What's going on, everybody? I am Impendingduff, Neil Duffy. Welcome to my channel. Today's a really cool video. It seems like a long one, I know, but today I'm talking about event cruises, specifically D20. I've been a part of the event cruises umbrella for, this will be my 4th year sailing with the crew. Drew, Fu, Frank, Marcel, and so many other people that help make each of our cruises so fun. I get the luxury of being the miniature painting expert, teacher, whatever you want to say. What does that mean? Well, for the last 8 years, I've made my living in the content creation space of miniature painting. Those of you who've been around my channel already know that. Those of you who are new to the channel maybe found this because you're interested in doing one of our 3 cruises. I essentially get to play with toys for a living, thanks to all of you fine folks. And I can't tell you guys enough how fun these cruises are. And I hope this video, though long, will show you exactly how much fun we have on a sailing. And a sailing can be anywhere from 5 days to, I've been on one that was 7 nights, so 8 days. Really the last day is disembarking day, but I'm going to go ahead and show you this video after I tell you a little bit about myself real quick. Hopefully you'll see how much fun we have. The cocktail parties, just the open gaming time, the excursions on different ports of call. It's difficult to convey. It's even harder to show it in a 35-minute video. But I'm going to do my darndest. And real quick to tell you about myself, I mentioned I've been making my full-time living in this space this is my 8th year now, 2025. Over the course of the last 8 years, I've taught thousands of students across, I couldn't even begin to tell you how many different locations, and thanks to the cruise, I've also taught in, I want to say 8 different countries now, something like that. But I do the normal circuit every summer. I'm teaching at Gen Con, Adepticon. I run Origins miniature painting program, like the whole conventions program. I'm a part of a lot of different conventions. I do in-store teaching. I've been teaching for years as far as miniature painting is concerned. And on the competitive side of things, I've won quite a few awards. I'm not here to polish my awards in front of you, but I have won a number of different medals, painting competitions, etc. So hopefully, even though my imposter syndrome is pretty strong, hopefully it shows that I know what I'm talking about. My main goal when I'm teaching, especially on the cruises, is to keep things laid back, accessible, and fun. I'm just a normal dude, or at least I tell myself I'm normal, and I like to have fun. I do this because it's fun, so I want to convey that love and fun to all of you. And that's my goal when I'm on these cruises, is to make sure you guys have fun. So let's jump into this. I don't want to talk about myself too much because this is about the cruise, but let's jump into the video here and we'll kind of do our best to condense it all into a 35-minute video and explain to you how much fun these are, just in case you're considering the cruise. So as you saw, every cruise of course starts with embarkation, and now here we are in one of the suites from D20 where the crew is helping set up one of the gaming areas essentially.
Nerds! Cheer! Woo! That was weak. Weak.
We've been enjoying the show. Not anymore. Shut up. Stop that. And the dogs are like, ooh, look at that. Okay, let's see.
Just out of curiosity, did he get the microphone hand?
No. He got the other hand. I was saying Death's Hunted is a capable front man.
Okay.
He's got moves like Jagger. Like as soon as the mic flipped out of one end, he was like,
Got it.
okay. Let's see. Allie, you're up. What does Fluffy want to do?
What is the head and what is the body?
Okay, the head is armored and magic. The torso is armored and giant.
This is actually my classroom. Tons of materials for y'all to use. A couple of people are here doing open painting. You can come in anytime you want to paint. And then this is the main kind of like, it's not the office, but it's the main area. That's Frank. You got Drew over there with the thumbs up. Foo Shark. Little close-up action with Foo Shark here. He forgot his lens cap. But those are the main dudes that run the show. And then we got another game here. They're taking a, it looks like they're taking a lunch break.
Let's go to my room where there's currently a game of D&D being played. I will real-time walk with you all while we find our way to the 10th floor from the 2nd floor. We pretty much have this area, we do have this area to ourselves. That's entering the conference center. We're on floor 2. For those of you who don't like heights, don't look at this part. There's the top of the ship way up there. Let's head on over to the elevators.
We'll do a little time lapse here. You know, traveling through the ship, it is what it is. But the elevators you would think would be crammed with so many people on a boat at the same time, but you really don't have any issues with the elevators.
Deck 5 is the promenade. It's kind of like a little city street. You can get pizza, you can get drinks, there's bars, there's shops, it's all kinds of cool stuff.
And back to the time lapse here just to cut out some time on the video. But you exit and we're off to my room.
Right here. Watch them get all freaked out. Oh, there's nobody in here. What bummer. Okay, well, nobody in my room. It is a much nicer day. The seas are much nicer. Look, there's a freighter way over there. If I put you out, you can see the boat. Top deck, people chilling. There's the bridge. That little wing right there. And of course, the deep blue sea. Unfortunately, I don't think any gaming is happening in here today. I wanted to show you guys some games, but I was lucky enough to get a suite simply for the fact that people were playing games in here, but not anymore. Otherwise, I would normally be in an interior room, which is very tiny. It's about the size of this area. This is about 300 square feet, where a interior room is about 100 square feet. Well then, since nobody's gaming in here, I'm going to sit on the balcony and relax for a little bit.
If you have a hard time remembering our name, it's like library cards, but with a B.
Ah. So what we do, we are a nerd parody band. Yeah, which means we take top 40 hits and turn them into the nerdy versions that they should have been in the first place.
We make them better.
Exactly. Richard, we are ready. Let's go to space. Hit it. Because you know I'm all about that space, no tribbles. I'm all about that space, no tribbles. I'm all about that space, no tribbles. I'm all about that space.
And finally, because advice is the best advice when we can do it straight away. How can we be heroes to each other? You see these awesome people? Look around, you guys. These are awesome, badass nerds. Yeah!
It's true.
Guys, we've got bars and warlocks in the house. How can we show up for each other? Sometimes the unwritten rules need writing. Yes, please shower. Please and thank you.
So here we are
Guys,
walking through the casino. It's not one of my favorite spots on the ship, mostly because I lose money, but also because I don't like the cigarette smoke down there, but it is what it is. Then we have the promenade. This is on level 5, and it's got a bunch of bars and shops and just, overall fun stuff to do on the ship. I really enjoy. I was telling Josh here, I love this bar. It's kind of like an English pub. That's a great little bar. Of course, if you have the drink package for soda and pop, whatever you call it, to the right there, we have the drink machine, self-serve 24/7. Pro tip, late night to the right there, that cafe, some killer pizza. They're open till like 2 or 3 in the morning. Then we'll just do a quick overall view, top to bottom. If you're afraid of heights, probably don't look here, but from the bottom of the ship to the top of the ship. Here's a few folks that are painting. Again, in your free time, you can come into the paint room, check out any paint that you need, paint your minis, have fun. They got Josh from Mini Wargaming here teaching a game of Blood Bowl.
And here we see a wild Josh in his natural habitat, observing this beautiful sunset.
This is one of our first stops. This was, I believe, Puerto Costa Maya, and we went to see the Cozumel Mayan ruins, which was absolutely breathtaking. This was by far, in the 4 years I've been doing this, one of my favorite excursions. It wasn't too expensive, it was really laid back, and it was family friendly. I had a great time. It was very moving and powerful to be in the presence of such history, to learn about the culture, and to be there in person. And here's a little shot of Josh and I next to the ruins. I thought it was really interesting that Mexico had all these trinket shops, and this is one of the shops in Chichoban's grounds, and they had a bunch of Alien and Predator trinkets that were just so cool. I love Alien and Predator. If you've never been on a cruise, we have formal dining every night. No, you don't have to dress up all spiffy. Come as you are. But it is a coursed meal, and they're smaller portions, so you can actually order multiples. Some nights I'll get 2-3 appetizers, 2 entrees, and a dessert. Whatever you like. We had a panel from Dimmy and Janet from World Anvil. They were there the whole cruise. Obviously, you can't get off a boat, but they were doing a seminar on world building, and then they also ran a special one-off. I don't want to misrepresent it, but they had a wonderful game that ended up having gods and deities. There's Astrid, a very famous cosplayer that joins us on the cruise as well.
Doors opening.
I think I'm doing a quick walkthrough of the convention itself. Some really nice branding. Nobody is allowed in the convention center unless they have a badge for the convention. Of course, we have our daily bounties, and I encourage you to do those. It's like little scavenger hunts and side quests, because you turn those in for tokens or for tickets for the raffles for the end of the cruise giveaway. And of course, the whole cruise is scheduled out. It's all optional. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But of course, you can always go. I'm showing you, hey, we're at Cozumel this day. But you can always go and do your own thing. But never skip the mini painting. It's the best. I'm not biased, I swear. We also had vendors this year. Nick was awesome. He was really cool. Doing another panel of my room here. This is the classroom. Last year we had standing room only, so I encourage you to get there early. This is my little setup here. Of course, I do have audio video, so you guys can see everything because it projects onto the back screen behind me as I'm painting. I painted that dragon and gave it away during the cruise. So who knows, you might get something cool like that if you're on the cruise. Then from my painting room, we go out into the hallway here and hang a right. This is one of the game rooms. You can set up and hold games after hours. There might be 1 or 2 D&D games in there at any given time. There's always pickup games, things like that. So this is the room behind it. Again, much the same.
Oh my god, is that Impendingduff?
Joshy messing around there. Anyhow, he and I give each other hard times about being quote-unquote internet celebrities. Here's one of the game layouts. And then back down the hall to the main room again. And this is something that really... Well, that's Frank again, and he is wheeling and dealing. Those two are absolute gems. I love them. He's wheeling and dealing gems, tokens, and tickets for the raffles and giveaways. And then I had mentioned Nick's Needful Things here. He was our vendor this year. He's just a kid. He's like 15, and he makes everything you see here himself. And his crafts are amazing. There's D&D journals, there's dice trays, there's all kinds of things. The kid is super talented, and I thought it was really cool that we had a vendor on the ship this time. I hope we continue that. I believe we are. And of course, the Fu Man again. Of course, we have a massive game library. You can take out any game you want. It's not like we sit there and take your name or a driver's license. You're not going anywhere. You're on a boat, right? But we have a vast collection of games that we've purchased, that have been donated from past cruisers, from companies that develop them, what have you. But it is so well put together. And this is Marcel, he's part of the crew. He's part of the main 4. The dude is running around like a chicken with his head cut off, and he never has a down day. He's always super excited to help you guys out. Frank, of course, again, wheeling and dealing. Those are some of the shirts, so you get to pick Team Mimic or Team Fae this year. I'd pick Team Mimic because Mimics are awesome. But those designs were drawn by Fushark himself. You should check out all of his content online. Of course, this day was Cozumel. This is us exiting the boat here. I'll just let it kind of run so you guys can see the experience. This walkthrough was a shopping center, outdoor mall, whatever you want to call it, in Cozumel, right outside the port. Of course, you have a lot of people trying to sell you stuff, trips, whatever. I would recommend that maybe you stick to the official excursions that are through the cruise line itself. Mexico, I never felt unsafe, ever, in any of the stops I've been to. Ensenada, Cabo, Cozumel, obviously, Puerto Costa Maya. I've been to a few different stops in Mexico. None of the port cities and outside of the ports themselves ever made me feel unsafe. So I highly recommend that you just stick with the excursions regardless, because of insurance reasons and whatnot, but also because of guarantees. There may or may not be scams out there. I don't know. It doesn't matter where you go. But it's always better to have a safe bet and go with the excursions from the ship itself, because you know they will be back on time and you'll make it back to the ship without any issues. Nobody wants to be a pier runner, let me tell you. Let's just enjoy this little walk down here to Touristyville. It was really cool. It reminded me of like a downtown. I've been to LA. It's kind of like a downtown LA Rodeo Drive, but not the expensiveness. I actually bought my wife a gorgeous dress down here. There's some wonderful local art here. I wish I could have bought some of this stuff. But enjoy the scenes. Check it out. There's some interesting stops on the way. Lots of pharmacies. You can get all kinds of goodies there that you can't get in the States. So enjoy the walkthrough for a little bit. course, on the cruise, there's always tons of functions and private events. This is our closing ceremony. Holy smokes, guys. Action-packed. Enjoy this. Alright, and I mentioned that we do a ton of giveaways at our closing ceremonies, so this is Drew. This is literally a fraction of what we give away.
Person, so you have 4 chances. If you've been doing Gaku Quest diligently, you might have anywhere between 4 to 40 or 400. It's up to you and how many gold coins you got and ravaged our economy. So, to start it off, we're gonna go with cotton candy looking Chesek. So we got the bag.
Not bad.
Behind you.
No, we got
behind
the
you.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me mix it up.
We're mixing it up.
Got
Then when we get through here, we'll have some performances at 6:30. We'll have some drinks going around.
You're not allowed to drink,
haven't
Look what you
already.
did. You did this. I watched you do this.
This is the winner. All right.
The winner, selected by falling on the floor, for the dice, 749489.
Make sure.
Say last four.
Make sure there's nothing on.
489, ending in 489.
Here, put them on the side.
Everyone look at your
Winner.
tickets.
Check the numbers. We got it. All right.
Check the number. 489.
Congrats. Next one.
Heck yeah.
Also
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is a Sky Blue set of dice. Number 638. 638. 638? Yes. Hey, there we go. All right. There we go. Congratulations.
We just hand you a ticket to
Yeah, ticket of that. Good. Monster cards, challenge 025, 221. 221. Going once, twice, check your numbers. 221. All right, there we go.
So we have the next one.
Congrats. You can challenge people with level 0 to 5 monsters. Here, you can keep these 2. Congrats. Next one.
You know this one.
Monster card 0 to 5. Number 686. 686. 686.
Hold on.
Hang on, we just
got back.
Rush.
You're making us do things. Give me half an hour.
686.
We got 686. 686. 686. All right, next one. 371. This is creature and NPC cards, age 12 and up. Number 371.
Must show ID.
Must show ID. Yeah, that's right. 371. Hey, come on down.
We're supposed to strip now? I don't know.
All right, next one. That was nice. All right, challenge 0 through 5. 554. I see head shaking, not in a good way. All right, 554, 554. All right. Challenge cards 6 through 16, number 553. 553, all right. Got it. All right, next one, Monster Cards, challenge 6 through 16, number 355. 355, we're getting bigger and bigger prizes. Here we go, congratulations. Let's go. Get in there. Hey. All right, this is from Green Envy. If you've ever painted, this is your best buddy right here. Game Envy, 225. Damn it. 225. Yeah, I thought Foo won it. I was like, what are you doing? He stood up from the picture. 225. You don't paint. You have a lot of great plastic at your house.
This is the greatest wet palette ever conceived by man. GameEnvyCreations.com. Discount code Impendingduff.
There we go. They use it on space stations, right? Sweet. All right. We have the non-player characters book. 134. 134.
Say hi to the camera. Oh. Hello.
The charity event last year, I played that, but the donations controlled the tempo. Very fun. So we'll probably do something like that again this year. All right, I got one more for you guys. Thank you guys. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you guys have enjoyed the cruise. And yeah, I hope you guys leave all of the feedback forms for everything given to you, including all the servers, all the people who took care of you this week mid, whatever this was. And yeah, because it means a lot to everybody, and everybody has done an amazing job. Yeah, if you don't give Richard a 10 on everything, I will find you. All right. Richard. All right. So this one is actually, like, I think the hardest one. Oh, wait, there he is, yeah! But, okay, so this one is for some of the younger ones some of you young chaps out there. I think you guys will know it, but thank you guys so much on Family Jewels. It's been a pleasure DMing, performing, and just being around all you smelly nerds. I love you guys. arms like halfway through. I'm like, all right, yeah, sure.
All right, let's give one more. There we go. Let's give one more round of applause for all of our performers. And we have GM Tim who's going to start some work with us. All right, where are my GMs? GMs, DMs, stand up, raise your hand, do something so we see you. Absolutely salute you. Cheers. Drew. And oh man. Marcel. Fu. Everybody. Drew and crew. Man. Drew and crew. We couldn't do this without you. And we, like the DMs, are in absolute awe of the fact that you have brought us here. The fact that you like get these people to come and play in our games. Yeah. You're all crazy. We have seen like the best players that we've seen in like most of our careers. We've all been talking about how incredible you are. We cannot thank you enough. And we can't thank you enough. I don't know, yeah. All right, we're gonna do a big group photo. Everyone get your ass up here. I'm not kidding, get your ass up here. Come on. All you tall people like me in the back.
I got you, man.
Come on, come on, come on, I know. Oh my God, really? Seriously? Come on, come on. You're way too far forward. We don't have that much space, Jenny. Jenny, back up, back up, back up. Now. Tell me going back. Come on, come on, come on. All we... Come on, thanks. Squeeze in, we've all been playing, get friends. Let's do it. Got space in the middle here, right here, all the wine glass. We got space, squeeze in. Make some noise. Squeeze in, get friendly, back up. There you go. Yes, come on, give it. Only a few more, come on, we can do this. Come on, Marcel, get your ass up here. Take the beans,
I'll break the camera.
So you can see how much fun that whole event is. I couldn't possibly convey to you how much fun it is, but by the end of the cruise, you feel like you've been at summer camp for nerds, and everybody's a family, as you saw in that final shot. I cannot recommend this to you more. It's unlike any vacation a nerd could ever take, so I hope to see you on one of these cruises. And for 2025, we're doing 3 cruises. We've got D20 coming up here in April. We've got GakuCon, which is essentially our Gen Con on a boat, for lack of better terms. Anime, cosplay, video games, board games, miniature painting, all in one. That's coming up at the end of August. And then this year we're doing a Warhammer 40K cruise called Battle Barge, which of course, as a Warhammer 40k nut, I am super hyped for. So that's going to be happening in October, which actually leads into my birthday. That one's out of Texas, though. We're going out of Texas for that one. And for 2025, I'm going to offer a special opportunity, if you will. If you book using my discount code and my referral link, which will all be in the description below, if you book using my code specifically, I will give you an hour of one-on-one time every day that we're at sea. So if we're sailing between locations and we don't have any port of call that day, you and I will sit down for at least an hour to paint together, hang out, talk about whatever it is that you would like to learn as far as miniature painting goes. And that's no extra cost as long as you have used my discount code to book your room. Can't encourage y'all enough, and I can't thank the crew enough and past participants. Without any of you, none of this is possible, and I live a dream life because of it. So thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for considering joining us on an event cruise. Tell all your friends, share this video, and if you're new to the channel, of course, like, subscribe, comment, the whole 9 yards. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.